Alright, so we're upgrading all this stuff today. Metal housing here. And the thermostat housing. Got a leak on this guy. And right up here. Thing. You can hold it if you want to. If you want to start zipping things off, you want to just hold that and film it. If not, you get back and put it all the time. I'm going to take this part off first. I guess we'll start. So right now it's leaking out of here, but we'll just go ahead. You know what? We'll pull this part off first. No, it doesn't matter. Alright, so let me get off the coolant box first like the last time. Up and out of here. And I'll get this little hose clamp here off. We'll pull it off from there. Put these in here. There they go. Alright, so clamp that guy off. Pull it off from here. First, so come back. Get one off. Alright, so paper's going to fly away. Set this here for now until the paper's flying away on. Alright. Let's get the coolant box out the way. And we'll go ahead and get this guy off. Yours is actually smaller than all the cars. It's like a 7 or something. It is a 7, 6. And that was really tiny. Let's see what size it is. This is going to be. If it glitches up, just let me know. Do it, so we'll go ahead and first. Did you see if this fits on here? It's a weird fit. Get it moved out of the way. Nope, that's 7 millimeter. Like I thought it was 7 millimeter. There you go, 7. Right. Perfect. All right, we'll get that piece out next. Of course, we're going to need a push the socket up to the 1/4 mil. It's over here. Yeah. And we'll get that guy on now. The extension. Like so. Get that hose off. Alright. Here we go. That guy's loose. Pull him back. And then we'll pull this and we'll tuck him out the way over here. Last time, same way. Move that over here, out the way for now. Perfect. And then we have our sensors down here. So, what I'm going to do this to drain it is I'm going to get all the hoses out the way first. Because we're doing both of them. Let's see. This right here, we'll just pull this hose off here. And of course, that's a different that's different size. Everything's different size on this car. So everything's a different size. It's hard to fit with that one. 8 mil. Or is it a 9 mil? Boom, boom. Good to go. Good to go. So, off we go with this one. There we go. That guy's out the way. And one down here. Off with this part. Oh, it's got one of those, but that still should let go. It's pretty loose. I don't know why. Someone probably tightened the heck out of it last time. I was really on there good. There we go. There nice and gentle. It's got a little hose connector on the bottom. You're gonna get off of the wall. Get to that thermostat. Ugh. That's not good. Jeez. Yeah, it's really nothing holding it, but right off. It's just been on there for a while. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Nice and easy. Wow. Okay, that one's off there. All right. Next. That's where it's leaking from, right there. Yeah, crap everywhere. You can tell. So we gotta get this guy out the way. And this guy out the way. This goes up here. So what we can do is, not only gotta take the back part out, but I do want this clip to be out the way. Pull him up and out of here. And you just push down and release this. Get that out the way next. Careful because you got a little piece that goes in here. It goes all the way down there. So what we're gonna do is, a little piece right here, just push out. That should release that tab. Or you can just actually pull it just like that off. And we'll tuck this over here to the side as well. And voila. So now we got room finally. Hey, starting to get the room down here. We still got to make some more access though. So let's go ahead and get this piece off of here. Next, put the channel up. We're gonna put those green channel locks there. All right, there we go. Yeah, so we'll take this off next and get that down into the bucket. Okay. Drain right on down in there. As long as it's just coming out. Right on down in there to the bucket. I'll set this to the side as well for now. That's fine. Yeah, we gotta get all this fun stuff out of my way to get to this to get it off. Awesome. Now we can take this hose back. Release this clip here. Actually, you can just pull it right out the tab. Let me get my little piece right here. Pop it on out of there. Let's see here. These Sonics are paying, but I'll tell you what. Hey, you said you've had this done before, right? One time?
Yeah, they replaced the housing one time.
Going on with this stuff. I swear to God. They just put it on the plastic one, so I want to go ahead. And really, the other side's okay. I just want to go ahead and get it done with the right one is all. There we go. That piece is off. We'll move that out of the way too. Tuck it back up in and out of here. So when it goes back in, we just got to remember how to route it is all, which is pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Pop it up and out of here. And we'll tuck him back through this way. For now, while we're working on it. Put my finger a little bit. I want to pull it up here. Okay, great. Now, the temp sensor connected right here. Be very careful with that guy. So, that needs to come off. It's probably stay. It's a really dirty temp sensor. I'm going to clean it off anyway. There's a little clip right here. You got to kind of pop that back. There we go. And it should release. So hot down here. And just pop him off. Let me get the pick and pop it out of there with the pick. There we go. Where's the pick? Oh, gonna have a pick out. There we go. We use this little pick here and pop that guy loose with this pick. That's one of your temp sensors to your vehicle, so be very gentle with this guy. And it's got a little button to push it. Yeah, it should generally release, but it's been on there so long. Pain in the butt. There we go, guy. And just jiggle it loose. There we go. That's that sensor off. Okay, great. Get that out of the way so we can work. And same with this guy here. That can maybe, no, it's got to come off too. So we go right here. They got a clip right there. Then we'll just pop him out like that. And that releases that bottom hose. You see how it does that? And then we're just gonna pull this back. Yeah, we may want to slide this over because I have a feeling the coal's gonna be coming out of there as well. Put it over that way for a second. And hopefully we can get it in there if we need it. And that should just release. So it's called a quick connect. They do a lot of quick connects on BMWs. I don't know why Chevy decided to start doing this mess. They like to make things difficult. So I'll tell you that. Alright, I went back on. I want to do that. It's kind of tight in here. A little bit more difficult than the other one, of course. But it is what it is. That's why I say might as well get them both done with metal, you know? Makes sense, right?
Mm.
Jiggle that off real gently, and there goes more coolant into the bucket. Right on down there into the bucket. We'll just lay it down there for now. You can push the quick connect back in once you pop it off. So you see how I did that? Just pop these out. You zoom in with that if you want to too. See how you just pop it out like that, and then when it pops out, it just lets you slide it back in. So I'll clean up around in here too.
Mm.
Make sure you do that good. The rest of that coolant right into the bucket down there if you can. Just like that, and we'll let it finish draining. You can put the quick connect back on any way you want. It's not gonna hurt nothing when it's draining. So this is what we're gonna be replacing with the new metal one. Got one more sensor right here we gotta get loose. You can feel that coolant going out now, good. All right, this is another one we gotta get loose here. So this is kind of a strange one here. Just got a little tab right here. You gotta push in, push down on that tab, and release it. And try to be so gentle with these sensors. They get old and corroded, and they don't want to do right. So, and especially being changed twice, you know, already. It definitely is probably hanging on for dear life. Just in and out. Yeah. Release that if you can. Come on. There we go. Got it. Okay. That guy's off. And there's another one down here, but it's just a tab right here that holds it in. Let me see how we can actually get that guy loose. Just by pulling this little tab piece off. It's just a tab that holds it onto that connector is all. You just really gently wiggle it loose from the actual turbo right here. And it just pops. Mess the whole thing on stream up, so I just blocked it. People do that, stupid. All right, there we go. So anyway, right here, where we're at, we got all that on. People clearly don't get it, I don't guess. Trying to do something. There we go. So all right, there we go, and that's all draining down there now. So that piece right there, you can actually just pull that right loose. I've almost got it all the way off. There we go. I got that one off. Just make some room to work is all. And once you make the room to work, you can pull that out the way, like so. And then you can just kind of do what you got to do. But hopefully this guy doesn't come back for the 5th time in a row. He probably will. So he's an older guy. I get it. But Jesus, it's like, told him I'd be over there earlier. I mean, when I can. It's like, he doesn't understand. I'm going to hop to it right away and get to his house. I got other stuff to do. Oh, well. It'll be fine for now. Get that finished drain to the bucket. And now we got to get these off of here now that we have room to work. It should be good. And it should be the same size bolts as these guys, I believe. Which I'm going to grab right now. And let's see. It's going to be the E10 or E11. Really, I think it's the E11. It doesn't really matter. Either one, that's fine. But we are going to have to jump back up to a half-inch like that. You need a step up. Like this. You see the step up. Then you can go down this step up and get them just like this. We need a smaller extension for this side. It's better and easier to get in there that way. That's why I like to use step up. The small step up to the 10 E10. And we should be able to zip the whole thing right off of there. We'll put the aluminum housing in here first. And there is another hose over there. It's a pain to get to. We need to get to eventually. So what we do is probably tuck this over here and out the way like this. So next we need to get that off. But what I like to do is take this off first, and then we can take this hose off right here. There's a hose right there. It's a pain to get to. It really is. So we'll go ahead. Let's go ahead and get the hose off first if we can. You got to have a pair of these to work on this car. You will not be able to do it. See if I can get in there first without me moving it. You might be able to with these. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh yeah, we're gonna wait on that unless I can get it with these guys. I don't think it's gonna happen, so we'll see. If not, we'll just wait. It'll be fun. Here we go, I got it. Okay, ready to slip it on down like that, out the way. Best we can. And That way when we get it off, we can pop it right back on. There we go, perfect. That one's off. And now we can pull these off. So, let me grab this guy again. We'll blast this off quick. Little button here. There we go. And start with the bottom one first. Always go for the harder one. I like to do first and the hardest one, which is down here in the worst position. So, get it back up first. Careful not to lose these because they don't give you any more. With the new aluminum housing, they don't give you extras. Most of these guys don't let them come out all the way. But these one is going to come out. You see that one almost try to fall? Don't want to lose these. That sucks. There's one. There's two. And now, most people may want to unplug the battery if they're doing this, but I don't need to because I have a nice enough computer where I can clear the codes and all that, so I'm not too worried about it. I like to do it fast. That's the other piece to the hat. That's everything on the thermostat right there. So, bada bing, bada boom. We'll put these over here. There, those guys. I use the E10 to get those off. And oh, look at that thing. It just fell apart. You see that? That's crazy. You can tell it's completely shot. See how it just fell apart? That's probably what your underlying issue right there. It's probably getting stuck on you sometimes. Remember I mentioned it to you last time? I said it could be just getting stuck here or there. What we're going to do now is just twist this off this hose. You see what I'm doing? Just twist this guy off here. Just kind of twist it, and should let go pretty easily. I'm gonna clean all this stuff up with brake cleaner anyway, so it don't hurt nothing. Yeah, this thing's shot. I've never seen one fall apart like that when I went to take it off. And there you go. This is the old one that completely just fell apart. That's pretty crazy. Now, yeah, you can see right here. That's another gasket that failed. Remember the last gasket we had? On the other side, how this just kind of failed in there. Still was melted. Yeah, it's no good. But either way, we got the new one over here. So now there is a ring I gotta pull off of here. Mentioned in my notes. We get the new one out. That's right here. Make sure you clean up that surface good. Here's the new one. So it shouldn't look like that. It should look like this. Here's the new one right here. Actually, a pretty nice brand too. On the box. I still want to do the other part, but here it is. So goes with the sensor and all that right on there. Match them up, make sure they're right, which looks good to me. You can see what they're falling apart. It's kind of hard to tell, honestly, but you can see this one completely just kind of hit the fan and fell apart. I've never seen that. Not good, no good though. So what we're gonna do is we'll stick this back in the old box, set it aside. We just guy back on. So. Go. Let me get my torque specs on this real quick, see what they are. Clean it off as well. Alrighty. This should good. Spray it off here. Get this cleaned up down there. Easy to work with. We'll get the coolant thing out of here for now. Coolant there to save, which is a pretty good amount. Didn't get enough. Perfect. Get it all clean and wiped down. Put everything back on. We'll do that side. Hose clean, all that stuff clean. That way we have no problem with it. Get it off your AC compressor too, where it's been leaking, you know. Very important to do that. Around there, you can clean what we're doing. You have to get it. So, then we'll get the new one on here in 2 seconds. All right, we'll wipe it down good. Make sure you get it wiped down good. Be very careful not to break this sensor right here. That's a pain. I think it's built into that housing. It's actually right on the outside. You don't want to break that. Whatever you do, make sure there's no gasket left in. Sometimes the gasket will fall off in there. Since it broke apart, I'm sticking my hand to make sure we're not missing a gasket is all, but we look good there. And voila, looking nice and clean. And looking good. So, perfect. And now, go ahead and wipe off the compressor some. I don't want this, I don't want this coolant to get in so bad. It's already dripping all over it, but might as well wipe it off good. And there we go there. So, all right. Let's spray it a few more times just to do it. Spray I got off before I put it on. Put a little bit of grease on there too, PB blaster, so it will slide on a little easier. And it'll be good to go. Rock that out. Spray that off real good. Always good to get it cleaned up. Anyway you're working. All that stuff real clean. Like that. Looking good, looking good. Nice, nice, nice. All right, good to go. And I'm gonna give it one more good wipe down there. And we'll get the new one back on. Wipe around the pulley as well. Wipe all this stuff off. Perfect. Okay, and now here comes the fun part. We're gonna go ahead and get a little PV blaster with the handle over here. We're gonna spray it down where I'm putting everything back on. I'm gonna spray this off the door. Just like this, around the gasket area, and then put a little bit, just a little bit on here, not much. Just a little bit here. That way it helps it easier, much easier for the hose to go on like that, and a little bit down here on the clamp, so it'll work a little easier for me. And the same way with the bottom one, the bottom clamp too. Perfect. All right, there we go. And same here. Perfect. What is all this goop right here? This is just old goop. Guess from the valve cover. That's a messy job somebody did. I don't know what that is for. It's supposed to be a little dab there. I guess they did this at the when you bought the car. Shouldn't be hanging over that much. So that's crazy. All right, so this is all lubed up. First, we need to get this mounted, but we want to get this hose back on first. So, show my back. We have to figure out the best way to go in there and do this. We got to get this hose back on, so we need to be able to bend it down, and we should be able to pop it right back in like this. Make sure you're not going to twist anything. That's the hardest part about this right here, getting this one hose on. I promise you that. Not going to be fun. We'll get it. Pop this on like this, and just kind of line it up and push it on in. And make sure you get it tight. It's the main thing. So it goes down. There's a little piece that once you go no further, once you get there, then we'll move that clamp back up to the same spot. We can take our other hose clamps now. We'll tighten that on first, and then we'll hook everything else back up. So hopefully I can do it with this guy. Maybe we'll see. If I can get to it like this, it'll be tough, but maybe I can. I'm gonna have to use one of these clamps actually. These nice hose clamp pliers to grab it and move it up with this guy. These are great because they lock into place, by the way. Just like so. Then we'll slide it on up if I can get to it. Oh, I'm back a second rest. Whew, that is tight. So always try to get this guy on first. We'll see, but a lot of trouble down the road. There's a tight area to get to, and it's going to fight you the whole way. So try to line it back up, easier to reach, and get these out of my way a little better so I can room to work, of course. All right, just like this. Grab it like this. And pull it on up. Oh, son of a gun. How long ago did they fix this one, you said? You know?
Like 2 years.
2 years? Yes. Well, how long these plastic ones last, honestly. That's the main reason I decided to go outside. Please, get it out the way and get it done. That way you don't have to worry about this lasting 2 years and have the same problem, you know what I'm saying? If you gotta bleed the system and take all that time anyway, you might as well do this right. And get in there. Pain in the butt to get to. Alright, so grab it like this. Up. So, here we go. Now down to talking. A little better grip though. Get it. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? Try to use my channel locks. Maybe that's easier to get to down where I'm at. Try channel locks where this is at. It may be easier, honestly. Sometimes it is. They're on the third spot on these guys. Should be able to lock it in and pull it back up there into place, I'm hoping. This is the hardest part of this one, to get that back on there right. And it keeps trying to slide. I mean, that's the annoying part about it, how it keeps sliding in my way. I gotta get it just right, facing upward, like this. And now, this needs to go back down the hole. That's probably causing my problem. This is in the way. We'll push it back down the hole and get this part back up. Then we'll be able to do it a little easier, I hope. So, get that back down where it was. And get it pinched down there so it holds properly out my way. Then we should be able to get it. Alright. Let's see here. Come on. Stay down. There we go. I got it down that time. Perfectly done. Alright, now. here. Grab it. One more time now that we got it facing the right way. Maybe to grab it. It's just not much room where we're at, is all. I should be able to get it though. Just like this, and okay, come on. There we go, I got it. Okay, perfect. Now, we get that back on. Once we get it, we're gonna line it up. That'll be great. All right, make sure it's tight, which it is, and now we gently let go like that, and boom, boom. That should be good to go. Now, make sure it's snug, it ain't gonna get no leaks. Which it feels good to me. Yep, and now, this guy is right back in there again. See that? That is pretty good. We got it. Bada bing, just like this. Make sure the gasket hasn't got loose or came off anyway. We'll spray that real good one more time right there. Then we'll pop it back on there with the bolts. There we go. And this side too a little bit. Spray off the sensors as well. Now, that should be good. Put it right back in. That gasket should be able to hold it nice and tight. You like that aluminum? It's a lot better, isn't it? Looks a whole lot better.
Yeah.
Make it do a whole lot better. I can get the 3 bolts for that guy. They didn't give me any bolts for this. It's kind of annoying. They didn't give me any new bolts at all. Give me new bolts with the other one now. So weird. Alright, so we'll go ahead and this one I like to start with the top one, of course, because you don't want to drop them down there, which would suck. So we'll start with the top one first. And we'll go one at a time. Well, here is easy to get in, so put the first one in like this. Gently, starting with our hands. Thing to get in there. You want to start it? Okay. We'll get this guy now. Just snug him up. Get him started is all. Just getting started, that's the main thing. Hopefully that clamp is going to be tight enough right there. I'm kind of concerned about it. It just doesn't seem more tight. Remember that last one wasn't tight last time? When I did it, I had a little issues with it. That one clamp wasn't quite snug enough. I had to kind of pinch it and all that stuff. Make it do right, but this should be fine. We'll take this over here for now, and we'll get the other one in at the top. Whew, my back. Tight spot to get to. We'll pull this off and snag it with this. This is what we'll do for right now. Same way. Whew, I'll tell you what, tight spot to get to, I'll be honest with you. All right, this guy right here goes in like this. Then we'll snug him in, and we'll get the bottom one. So I'm not snugging anything yet, not torquing anything, I'm just getting it in place. So. Once we get them in with hand, then we can adjust them and snug them up. That way we don't have any leaks. Hopefully that hose clamp in there does its job this time. It looks good to me, but that would suck if it did leak. You never know. It was there to pull the whole dang thing back off to get to it, you know. That would not be fun. So there we go. That guy's pretty snug. Just got to gently tighten it, and we'll get the bottom one in after this. Voila. Okay. Now the bottom one. That's gonna be the fun one here. Get in there to get to that bottom guy. All right. Push me low. All right. Sleep up and get in there and get that bottom one off. Which is way down here in a funny spot, but it's right there, I believe. Can't remember. I think it's right there, right by that hose. Is it right there? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Tight spot. Once I get it started with my hand, I can get the ratchet out. Gotta get it moving though first. Get it in. Alright, so I should be getting up to work. I can go ahead and start to turn it in. I'll go ahead and start to snug it just a little bit. It should be fine to go ahead and put it on the rest of the way in now. Let's get on there and see what we're doing. If it goes in, while we press. There we go. You can see it right here sticking out barely. There we go. Got it. Got it. Got it. There we go. That goes down on that. The other goes down over here. Like this. All right, that goes on, and then we're gonna loosen that guy back up a hair because I want to loosen him up a hair and then snug him back up. There we go. Now, loosen all up the hair. Loosen everyone back up just a hair, then we'll snug them up and torque them down. Just a little bit. Give them a little loose. That way we can adjust everything like you need. But it's going. I hit the wrong button. I did. Hit the button in my hand. There we go. And this guy too. I must have hit it with my hand last time. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna jiggle that around, make sure we get a good seal, which we do. And now we can snug them up. Get off of there. Grabbing it. The magnet's grabbing it. So there we go. Same in here like this. Snug them up. Start at the bottom. I'm probably gonna use my ratchet in a second. Like I said, to finish torquing these down. We'll get the torque specs over there on my paper, and we'll snug them all up today. Got this on a real low setting anyway, so just like that, should be perfect. They don't gotta be real tight, like I said. So I'm gonna get my ratchet out now. Snuggle up the ratchet, and it should be just about set there. Let me get the torque specs on these guys, which are. Yeah, so tighten the inlet pipe to so 80 inch pounds, which is not a ton at all. Basically 80 inch pounds would be 12 divided into 80. If you want to get inch pounds, that'd be about 6.5 foot-pounds. If you want to use the technical math on that, 6.5 foot-pounds is long, which is not a lot. So 6.5 foot-pounds for these. I think that's right. I believe that's right, possibly. Like I said, since we're using the aluminum, it only got to be perfect because it's a totally different spec than how they really originally made the vehicle. So, here, go ahead and snug them up. Put that bottom one there first, and make sure it's snug. Make sure we're good on there as well. All right, that gets good down there, and same right here. Yep. Whatever you do, you don't want to get too tight. and strip these guys out of here. That would be a bad day in the neighborhood. All right, that should be fine. So, see how that looks? We can give one more spray. Spray them all down good. Hopefully that hose is going to be okay. It looks a little bit loose to me, but I think we can work with it. Get everything sprayed down good one more time now. We got everything back. Should be fine. I'm going to go ahead and adjust this just because of all the problems we had last time. We'll take it and adjust it a little bit as well. That's it. Just give it a little bit of adjustment. That way we don't have any leaks or anything. These hose clamps just suck. I almost wish I had another one, to be honest with you. If it does what it did last time, that won't be fun, I'll tell you that. Let's see. Should be fine. Just check it if you can. You don't want to have to do this over, so that's why I always make sure we check them. All right. I'm going to take this and we'll push down a little bit on both sides. Just to make sure we got this thing lined up like it should be. Ain't no issues. Should be good to go. Remember, it wasn't the other one I had to take it back off and retighten it? Is that what it was on the other side? I think I take it off and squeeze it or something. Was it this car?
Oh yeah, you had to take it and like
smush it one time good on this stupid thing right here. That's a similar clamp. I hope I don't have to do that again. We'll see though. Either way, that's snug. That looks good. Plug it back in our sensors. First, we need to put this pipe back down here for now. So we're done with this thermostat for the most part. But hang on, we got to put this piece on first. Let me get that piece back on there. That goes on the back. Okay, so that was this one here, right? Which one? Yeah, this one right here. All right, so take a look in here and check them out. So, what is the Right back. All right, yeah, right here. I was like, where did that piece go? Here's this guy. I tucked it way over here, didn't I? That is the one. That goes back there. So where's the one I'm missing right here? Oh, yeah, down here. I forgot I pushed it all the way back down the hole. We're going to take him back up and clean him out. So get him up and clean him out of here good and put him back on the bottom first. Had to bend him out my way to get to everything else. Now, so what you do with these, you just take it and clean them off. Show them this side of this guy. See the inside of this? I'm gonna clean all this O-ring crap out of here because all this needs to get cleaned out. You don't have to pull this clamp back up and you stick it on, it just snaps into place. So we're gonna take it and clean it up out of there first with the brake cleaner real good. So, just like that. Like so. And then we'll snip it right back on here. It should pop back on and clip right into place. You don't have to do a lot for this. So what you do here is just pop it back on and it just snips right into place like this. Watch, it should snip it. See if it'll snip it. It's supposed to. Let's see if I can get it snip in. Yep, there you go. And it just snips right back in. And of course, it doesn't want to do it probably because it's a pain in the butt. No, I got it. There we go. All right, see how it just snips in and clips. And see, this clamp holds it. So you don't have to do the clamp the second time. You just want to snip it in, hold it. And that's good. Check it. Make sure it's not coming loose. A few turns and we look good. That guy's back on too. Awesome. So now, spread it down a little bit there, and we're gonna plug these guys back in with these fasteners here. So that guy goes in here and just hooks over here onto this piece here. This goes like that, and this goes here like this. Then it plugs into this temp sensor here, and it plugs in. This is the right side. Yes, I believe. Perfect. And then right here. I'm gonna wipe him off. I think it's a little dirty. Like so. Same way there. We'll put him. This is your temp sensor. I'll be real careful with it. Pop him right back in the hair zone. Look at that. Right in there. It snaps right back in. Just like this. You push this clip back up into there. And it should hold once it's tight. It should be to go right back into there. Ah, damn, I think it's tight. Usually gotta push it down a little bit. Push it back into the hole. Then it moves so much, it's just being a pain. So. Well, there we go. Now snip it in tight and then pop it in place. There we go. See, I popped in there. See, I popped right in there. Didn't want to do it at first. That's when I finally popped right on through. So, oh shoot, that is all good to go. Spray it off real good. And we'll put the other hose back on over here. This guy goes all the way through, around here, and hooks. Put it right back on through there. Get all the other sensors plugged in. A little tab in here that this guy can go on. We'll snug him back up in 1 second, if I can find the tab piece. It's right there. Right there. So, yep, got it. Almost got it. Yep, right in there. Almost got it. It's just a tight squeeze to get to. Alright, so. Alright, got that guy, and then this guy has to go back to the water overflow tank. We're gonna put him back over here for now, and we'll just leave it setting up here like that. Then, of course, we need to get this guy over here. That all looks good. Everything's back on, thermostat's on. And now we need to get this guy back in on. This goes in here. We have one more piece here. I'll need to get that a little bit wet so it'll clip back in place too. There's another little guy that goes right there. I just take a little bit, spray it around when I pop these clips on here. Is all. So we got one here that goes to a, where's that other little boot? I had it right here. Here's this guy. So, yep, right here. This goes facing up, and there is this boot here. So, really, you can probably leave this on and take them apart. I just like to pull them off. It's a little easier to work with. Go on just like this. And for the life of me, I'm trying to think of what went on this piece. I'm gonna brain fart at the moment. Let's see. This guy came off. And brain fart. This went all the way over here. I know that. This went here. I know that positive. See, the little thing came out of it. It was right there like that. Push it back down. There's a little piece that goes there. What am I missing? Is there a piece down there? A piece of hosing somewhere I didn't get? It could be. Am I missing one? No. What was that? I'll figure it out. We'll come to me in a second. That I'm. Oh, right here. Duh. Duh. Yeah, make sure you get this part back on first. That's why I took stuff out of my way, and I had a brain for it. Told you. I was like, that is not good. That's not how that goes. I'm missing something here. This goes back around here like this. Yeah, if you don't put that back on, you have a problem. Sorry about that. I was like, what am I forgetting here? I was like, I know there's a little easy, and it's not part of the water cooling system. It's just this. This goes back on here, holds there, holds there. You see this right here? This just kind of goes back on like this and just kind of snips right into place. See that? Right like that. Make sure it's snug, which it is, and we're good to go. Cool. Don't want to forget that. Sorry, brain fart moment. All right, good to go. And right here is where this other little line goes. This goes down with it as well. So you actually keep this and you run it down like this and down like this. And it runs right down here. And actually, this needs to come back off because I had a brain fart again. This actually goes like this. So back off, here we go. Take this and it goes underneath of there because it hooks into here. See that? And it goes like this. And you push this clip into here, and this goes right in here. Once you pop it in, it's fine, and then it just goes on top. That's the whole thing. I was kind of not doing it for a second. And then it just plugs in here. What clamps on it there is all. And then that all goes together like it should be. Yep, perfectly. Make sure everything else is connected, nothing came loose. And you got another hose clamp here. You can rest this one right here into here. It just grabs onto this hose to hold it. And it holds in place right here. Perfect. So, there we go. Voila. Perfect. All right, everything's back snug. Sensor's back on. Clips back in tight. Looking good. That guy's back in snug too. Make sure you got him back on tight. Push that clip back in over there. Make sure it stays in there, which it is. All set. Good to go. Perfect. Cool. So, now, this guy. Put it in one at a time. Like I took it off. It's fine. It goes just like this. Like so, like so. So pop it back on. Thing with the pain to get off a second ago. I know that. It usually is because, like I said, it's part of the turbo. Just goes on. You don't tighten anything yet because you want to have it to. You want to be able to move it around. That's the main thing. And it just goes in here like this. And you can snug them all back up. These are going to be 8 millimeters here instead of the normal 7 on this cord. But either way, get it tight and snug. You don't want to have any leaks here at all. You have a major problem with your turbo if you do. And then you just zip those back on too. So excellent, excellent. All right, let me get where is my widget? And my other dug nuts right here. All right, right here. All right. I have a quarter. Where is that quarter? I think they're nice to find it. Oh well, we'll have to use I think was I using a 1/2 inch, I believe. Yeah, I was using a 1/2 inch earlier, but I used a 1/4 inch. Something in my ratchet, one of my things. Here it is, right here. Oh, then I can't find it. Alright, so here we go. This is going to all be done with 8 inch. 8 millimeters, sorry. 8 millimeter. Yep, 8 millimeter, I believe. And stung them all back up real good. No leaks in the turbo, it's very important, like I said. Next so. Just like that, usually good to go there. Good to go here. Sure it's tight, down where it should be, which it is. Everything's back in place. Alright, it should be perfectly good and tight. I'm going to still snug it with my little ratchet over here just to be on the safe side. I'm not taking chances on anything being loose on that turbo. That will not be good. Turbo pipe. There we go. Nice and snug. Not too snug. Don't want to strip them out, but like that and like that. Alright, perfect. So, that part's done. Now, we got this side to do. still kind of the same thing. Get this pane clamp back here. That was the one I had a heck of a time with last time. Whew. All right. If you want to, I can set this right here. If you want to do that, I want to set it here. Let me set it there, right? Is it easy?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah. Give me a break. I know it's kind of annoying. Yeah, see how everything went back together there? Yep, so that's all installed perfectly. Everything's back in here, and now we're going to replace this one with the metal housing too. So here's the metal housing over here for this guy. This comes with new bolts and everything. So this has mid-zone water outlet. It's pretty nice. I like them.
What's the name of your YouTube channel?
Oh, I should say it on here somewhere.
Yeah, I don't see it on there. I have no idea.
Oh yeah, I'll say. But yeah, if you look down here, we're gonna redo this because this isn't leaking. We're just gonna redo it. That way we can get all this replaced because I just don't like the plastic crap. Yep, that's what we do. Yes, all right, so that's all situated there. What we're gonna do next is, probably don't have any sound. Let's see, somebody can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Can people hear? Because if you can't hear, let me know, because when people call, they mess it up. It's not a Malibu, no, this is a Sonic. So we're gonna finish up and get this other inlet done. It's called the water hose inlet over here taken care of, because that is a pain in the butt. I will say that. We'll just leave this. I can probably put it right up here and flip it around, honestly. Maybe easier. Let's see. All right, so I'll do it like this. It's fine. It does get annoying holding that thing. Well, I can do just like this, honestly. You know what? I always find a way to do it. I've been doing this for a long time. I have a new thing I was going to use, but there we go. Perfect. I have a new part, a new piece I was going to try to use. But it's called the DJI thing, but I don't know. I haven't used it yet because I just can't quite figure out how to use everything on it. So, and I don't trust it. But people call my phone. This is up everything on this thing. All right, so let's get this guy off here. All right, same way. This is actually got smaller clamps on this side. There are going to be. Where are they? Where did I have it at? It's like 7. Yeah, so we'll go with these guys too while I'm doing it quick. So this is all this stuff here. Yay. You can see engine coolant thermostat. There are the specs if you need them. There's bolts. Got everything in. We're upgrading to metal. So like I said, the torque specs will be different. Make sure you check everything on that. Don't follow these torque specs. You got to kind of know what you're doing. If you don't follow specs, you're going to be sad. They're different. It's a metal housing. That's the little clip right there I pulled off. See that? And then we have the other side. And I'll show you guys in a second the magic drain spot that nobody knows about. I didn't even know about when I first looked. All right, so we'll go over here to the water inlet now, which is somewhere on here. Maybe it's not on these papers. It's other paper. This is the magic specs right here. We're draining the system and how to refill it and get the air out. It took forever. It took forever last time, didn't it? That was a pain in the butt. Come on. I don't even see the water inlet on here. Thought I had. Thought I printed it off. Maybe I didn't. Oh well. Not a big deal. All right, let's get this water inlet off. That's all pretty basic stuff. Last time this clamp right here was a pain. I had to readjust that guy. So we're gonna see if we can avoid that today. All right, we'll start with the back one back here, I guess. What do you think? Let's start with this guy. This is the one that gave me all the trouble last time. Remember that stupid thing? Hated it. Had to bend it back on there. Gently get him off. It's gonna probably do the same thing as last time. I almost don't want to even do this because I don't want to make it worse. Remember, got it straight finally last time, but gotta get it done. Rather get it done than not get it done, you know. Then what I like to do is I'm gonna spray a little bit of PB Blaster on this and make things easier to work with. PB Blaster on there and make it easier to come on and off. You know, just make your life easy. Don't make life hard. Then we'll get it off of there. So if I could have found this last time, it would have been great. We won't have to be doing this again. But I told him I'd go ahead and put another one on here and just get it done. Because the hardest part really is bleeding the system on this stupid car. It really is a pain in the butt. I will tell you honest with you on that guy. Can't let me get that off and niggle him off of there if I can get to it. Gotta have these clamps. You ain't gotta get this job done. I'm telling you, it does not want to work well with the regular old channel locks. I had that issue last time. This guy's on here good this time. We'll say that. It don't even want to let go. Anyway, we'll go ahead and we'll start getting this off. There's a sensor right here. You go take that and we'll pop it up out of there. There's a little clip. I think the new one has a clip on it, does it not? I believe. It might. Yeah, it does. So the new one, it comes with a clip on the new one, so you don't got to really worry about losing it. I like to hang on to these clips anyway because they're not cool. You lose them, you lose them. That happens a lot. So anyway, there goes the clip. Who cares? Get this out of the way. Like that. And now we'll get this hose off here. And what we may want to do is put this thing back underneath there. We're feeling we're going to lose some more coolant probably. I got a good feeling about that. Put it back underneath here. Then we'll slip it back under. Just in case we lose more coolant, which we probably will. Because when you're doing this much work, I don't even bother draining the system on these guys. I really don't bother with it. Start with this top one up top first. We'll get him off like this. Pull it back. I think it says the one that might have been having the leaky issue last time. Was it the front one that had the issue or this guy in the front? Or the back guy? Do you remember?
I think it was the one you're on right now.
This one? Yeah. Thank God it wasn't that stupid back guy with a pain in the butt. All right. That guy comes right off. It is really tight. Well, I'll tell you, then it was. We'll pull him off like that. Oh, cool. Pretty dry. All right. We'll pop this guy off here. And, sorry. Oh, phew. My back is killing me. I know that. It sucks having to lean over cars all day. It really does. We'll pop this clamp off here and adjust him loosely down. Is all. Last time this was busted all up. I replaced it. I didn't see a metal housing anywhere, so I did it with the plastic one. I would definitely recommend upgrading though. Chevy Malibu. This is a 2017 Malibu, correct? 2017, right? 2017? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes. 2017 Malibu. LTZ, I believe it is, or maybe not. Sport or something.
You said Malibu? Sonic?
I mean Sonic. Sorry, what am I saying? Sonic. I mean Sonic. LTZ, I believe, or what is it? Sonic Sport, maybe?
Yeah, specs right here.
1.4, I know that. 1.4 liter. Yeah, 1.4 liter. I don't know. I think it's Sport though. Last year they made them, I believe. Is that right? That thing hose is really on there good.
Oh,
Jeez.
RS.
RS, yeah. So RS, I think it's something Sport. Rugged Sport, we'll say. All right, this guy don't want to let go this time. It is on there good. I got that thing on there good from last time. And I ever heard, don't broke, don't fix it? Well, I'm going to regret this decision maybe, but it's okay. I want to do it right. One less thing to worry about, because this guy, I mean, these cars like to leak all the daggone time, and they're really annoying when they leak, I'll tell you that. So, gonna get it in here with your little hose and get a little, if you get it up in there, you can sometimes get it so it comes off easier, or if you can't get it off, you can always take a little bit more PB blaster and get it right up in the hole. Like that, and now it should come off. Give it a little twist. Just like that, and off she comes. There you go. Still grabbing on real good. Daggone, that thing was on there like I've never seen. There you go. That guy's off and this guy's off. We'll just tuck them out of the way. Just like that. Voila. Next one on here. Got one clip that fell down here. I'll find that in a second. I can actually see it right back there now. But anyway, let's go ahead. This has a few bolts here. And this one hose in the back is still grabbing on tight. It's not a huge deal. I'm going to leave it on there, actually, until I pull it forward, probably. Not the end of the world, like I said. But it's just a pain to get to these guys. Especially this one, because of how it's mounted on here. But it'll be fine. We'll go ahead and we'll pull the whole thing off and pull it up front, and we'll get it out then. So, we do need this piece, because it won't give us another one of these. They give us a metal one, but not this. Hey, remember, don't double O-ring this. I did this last time. Get that O-ring off if they have one on the new one, and take it off. If it gets stuck on there, you need this piece. They don't have a new piece on the new metal piece, do they? They don't think so. It has a metal part, but not a new plunger thing. If you see that, this is just... See, I wonder why they make that. I didn't understand that last time. It may just be able to hook it right on here and wave off a step. I don't know. This has this. You see it with the clamp. What if you just hook the hose right on here? I was wondering that last time, but this hose can't get right on there like that. This goes on. Yeah, I'll take a look here this time. Remember last time I put that on? I just think it's just a plug, but we'll see. Either way, put this back in here for now so I don't lose any of that stuff. Then we'll go ahead and get this off. Same one here, E10 or E11. Yeah, if the E10 works, roll with the E10 is what I tell people. But you gotta jump to an E11, jump to an E11. Can't hurt nothing. That's cool. All right, let's see. So, I'm using an E10 right now to get these off with, which is fine for the time being. We're gonna use a small extension with a 1/4-inch drive and a step up to get to this. I think that's how I did it. It may be too long. We're just gonna go right with the small extension to the step up to the E10 is what I like to do. And make sure you're loosening. Left it loose, you're ready, tidy. And we're gonna go ahead and zip this guy off. So we'll start with the bottom bolt, the hard one like always. Which is right on down there. I can see it barely. Right here in the back. All right. Now, these, when they come out, they stay on this particular OEM one. So, they kind of just stay how they're at. Just leave them in there if you can. It's fine. That guy stole my ratchet that time. Stole my bolt, but that's because there's no room on the other edge for that side of it. And then one down here. Can y'all see that? One down here. Get one more down there is all. And there we go. Just like that. And still got not much room, so I have to get one here and work my way out of there and get it on out. So same way, take it on off. Let me get the computer up here. Gonna wiggle it off, and there we go. So give me that back. Okay, thank you. All right, cool. Now we got the whole thing off. Y'all see that? I think so. Cool. Awesome. And we'll go ahead and we'll scoot this forward as we can, and we'll grab this as we do it, and we'll lock it into place. This locking ratchet. Not ratchet, but locking pliers. And we'll lock it in place so we can just slip the new one right on in there without having to finagle things too much. That'd be great if we could do that, right? Cool. So we're going to pull it off. That thing's becoming a pain. I know that. I'm trying to get to it and get it off. Release it. Ah, my back's killing me how it does this. The coolest part is how to bleed the system on this guy. I didn't know it either. This is a totally different on this year. How to bleed the system on these is totally different setup. All right, we'll get it off of there. Come on, pull it off. Give me that part. Oh man, that one's really. Hey, I got them on the good last time. You can tell they don't even want to let go. That's good. I've never seen them on there that tight before. Get a little bit down there, around there, and we'll puncture the little hole with my little pokey thing again. A little poker. That way we can get to it and get some grease in there, and then we should be able to spin it now and get it off. That's all. Once we get it, pop it off of there. So, all right, it's trying to come off. It's just a pain. You don't want to pull too hard. You don't want to take the other side off of there, but it's just the hose not wanting to let go. That's it. That is a pain. It's really stuck. Clamps off. Wow, that thing is ridiculously tight, I'll tell you that. And so sometimes, if it don't want to come off, you're going to have to just make it come off. So what we have to do now is get my pick again after I rest it back for 2 seconds. Then we can pick it in here and just make sure we give it some breathing room. Get some of that cleaner down in there and turn it off. There we go. I think I did it that time. It's still on it. Daggone, let go. Oh, there it goes. It came off that time. That's fine. It did come off. About broke everything in the process with my phone. But here we go. I got it off. There we go. It came off. It was just on there good. There was not one to let go. So that is off now, finally. And we'll clean all this area up too. Sensor we won't need. It comes with the new sensor on the new part as well. So I'll go ahead and we'll pop this guy off like this. This guy actually has a little push tab. You just push down and pull that back, and off she comes. And we'll clean this whole area right here up as well. And we'll get this on there too. So, and give it a good brake clean. Brake cleaner all my face. It's a good thing I had glasses on. It shot me all my eyes, everything. It went everywhere. That was crazy. Crazy. All right, so watch this right here. I'm gonna go and clean this pipe up right here. Get in here and down here real good. Second time we're doing this side. Hey, but that's what you gotta do sometimes. You get it done right. Just like this. Get this hose clean here, inside here as well. Clean it real good. Make it happen. Captain. There we go. Perfect. Now, get the new hose. Get it all cleaned up too, can't hurt. I'm gonna get me some quick towels real quick. Well, at least one paper towel for now. And we'll slip this guy back in the back one first. Done the same way, kind of edited the other one. Says this is the hardest one to reach. There's the new piece right here, really nice. Got the sensor already on there. Sensor does need to be turned up eventually, but we'll go roll with it for now. This is going to go back into here. It goes in just like this. Now this one doesn't have the screws just stay in there. You got to get the new ones they give you back in, which is kind of a pain. But either way, it'll be fine. We'll make it happen like that. Not a big deal. Hardest part is getting this back in nicely and tightly. Not too far, not too loose. There we go. Come on, get in there, get it. Reach from the back if you have to and push it a little bit. You can actually get it snugger. A little bit snugger when you need to. There we go. Gotta get up to that one notch as well. And that's that. So I think it's fine. You can tell that looks about perfect when you get a little bit further up, I believe. Almost had it until it fell off. But you want it tight, you don't want it to leak. So I mean, that's just how you gotta do it. Squeeze it back down, and then we'll try to pull it back up as well. Not that way. Let's see if I can get it to do right. Come on, you stupid thing. It is so annoying how these want to do. You know what? What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to snug it up first from the back side and then push the clamp tighter. That's what I'm going to do, just like that. Push it in as tight as I can go, and now we'll push the clamp back on there. That'll be the best way to go about it, I think. There we go. Nice. All right, and we'll clamp it on tight. Gently let go. Perfect. Now that ought to hold well. Just like that. You want to see how I did that? Got that on pretty tight. I may need to readjust it slightly because it's not quite where I want it to be, but I've got it pretty nice right now. Don't want it to leak later, so that's going to be a problem if it does. Let's see. Yeah, we definitely got to go a little bit tighter. What a pain. So what I'm going to do is get a pair of channel locks now and do that as well with channel locks. I think that'll be easier to do. Here we go. Yeah. Go ahead and do that with these guys. And move it on up and snug it up the best we can. So, here we go. Let's see here. Then we'll take it and we'll snug this guy up like this. And make sure we got it lined up so we don't have any leaks in the back guy. You don't want this guy leaking in. For sure. I think it was this guy in the back that was leaking. Maybe. I can't remember. Do you? I cannot recall. Might have been this stupid guy back here. I was stuck if it was. Put it over there so I can see. This is not my right pair of channel locks, so. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is this. This ain't a pain to get to back here. Press it right here. There we go. And then we grab it and just snug it up a little bit is all. Just like this. Grab it like this. Ah, stupid thing. I just want this facing the right way too. You gotta have it facing this direction. It's a lot easier to work with. That is another huge thing. You wanna make sure you do. Gonna slip off of there, you stupid thing. God. I hate this back hose. It really is a pain in the butt. Alright, so I'm trying to get that back hose on. So what I'm gonna do is I can actually do like this. Here, y'all can check it out from this angle. I'm trying to get this stupid thing to line up. It's a pain in the butt. Always is back here in the stupid hose. So, I'm going to grab it with these guys, I guess, again, and snug it up this way. Only way to really get it done. Grab it, lock these into place. Then we're going to try it one last time and snug this guy all the way up like it should be. Like it should be. And then snug it all the way. And once we get it, we're going to hold it with a hand forward. Like so. You just got to have it all the way forward. It's very hard to get this on all the way forward. It's very difficult to do. Come on. Stupid thing. You know what? Watch this. I got a better idea. Then we'll put it on here first and then snug it up. That's what I'm going to have to do. I can't push the back of the hose and slide it on. That's what the pain of the problem in this is. Got to be able to get it on and slide it on at the same time and just not want to quite do it right. So, I'm going to lock it into place if I can. Come on. Like this. I just can't quite get my hands are slipping on this stupid thing right here. That's all, slipping. Come on now, get in there. There we go. Okay. Lock it down first if I can. That'll be helpful. Yes, there we go. Now I got it locked into place. I can hold it, and now we can push it on, and then I can push it in. That's what I got to do. I remember now. So, if I can hold this, just hold it right here. Just like that. Yep, that way I can slide it in. Just can't do that, and I don't have an extra hand. All right, I'm going to push from the back here, and slip it all the way in, and then we'll be able to tighten it up. Make sure it's tight as all. There we go. There, perfect. Now, I got this one perfect. Yep, now you just take this. Helps to have somebody hold one thing, because sometimes it is impossible to get stuff to do right. There we go. And that's how you do it. Perfect. Now, that guy's on snug. Always check it. And it feels good to me. So, it's actually tight enough where it should be. We can get to the hose and access it perfectly. You can see how that goes on. Make sure you get perfect access is all. This should be perfect. Now, we'll put these guys back in. Just a terrible spot to try to get to. It really is. So, like I said, we got to now do this. I'm going to put you guys back up here. Wow, what a pain in the butt. I'm going to put back a second anyway because I ate my back up, bending over like that. So, I'm going to take it and clean it one more time. Brake cleaner's on. And get ready to put everything back on is all. All right, good to go. Spray it down good. One more time. Real nice. Just like so. Sensor up real good too as well. Maybe get some more brake cleaner if we're running low. Get enough for this to finish this up at least. But either way, now we're going to pop these guys back on. And since we don't have the easy screws like come in the OEM ones, it's going to be kind of a pain to do, but we can get it done. Ain't that bad. Go just like that. And we're going to get the new screws. We'll wrap that up. So, put my hands off. Get the new screws in. What a mess. All right, so. You hold one second for me? Hold on, put these last two screws in. This is the old one. It really wasn't even bad. I just decided to do it anyway. So, you can see how the O-ring is in there still this time. It's good. And so they have a cap on that new one, which I don't quite understand. I'm gonna look into that here in 1 second. But right now, and it goes through this little piece that comes off of here. So this probably will go back on the new one as well. Assuming that's how it's got to go. In here are the 3 new screws right here. We're gonna get these guys back in, just like this, one at a time. So start with the top one like last time. Get it in there, top one. Just snug it up with your hands to start with. Hopefully they fit. If not, I have to use old ones, but they should. Get it started with your hand always. Yep, like that. Perfect. Then to the bottom one, you actually have to use the ratchet to get it snugged up. Probably both of the bottom ones because of how it is. So that's why I think the reason they do that for is they don't want you to have to fight getting this stuff back in. So it actually makes the job a little harder, I'm not going to lie to you. Basically, though, you can go just like this. Take this and you just kind of stick them in here like that. And then it should hold good enough to where you can line it up and pop one in. Just like so. Let's see if we can get the first one lined up. Kind of start through the hole of the unit first, of the inlet, and just take it. And now, once you get it in, you can kind of just screw it with your hand. Turn it like this. So, once you get it moving, that's the best thing you can have. Now we got one more to go after this. Want to get it going with the hand as much as possible. And we'll zip those on in there too. Now that's a little strange here. This new outlet right here has a different type of setup right here. Maybe, yeah, it just goes like that. It needs to be facing that way up. Got one more back here on this side. We got to get that back on the back. That's going to be the funnest part. Most fun part, actually. So right here. Right there goes the other one. We can get it in. Oh, it's tight. All right, you can get it, yep, same way, just like that. Start with your hands. So perfect. Got them all started. I'm going to get in a can of brake cleaner, spray that off real good before we finish this up here. Make sure we got that all going well. So, all right, looking good. So, got them snugged. Take some more brake cleaner, spray it off real good, and give me 2 seconds to grab a can of brake cleaner. You're all good to go. All right, perfect. We're gonna spray that down good, and then we'll get about wrapped in this part over here for today. There we go. So, spray that down real good. Sensor off good as well. Anything in the way. Get all that cleaner out of my way. I don't want stuff in my way either. So here we go. Perfect. And we'll get my bucket back out of there. I want to get a brake cleaner in there. Coolant bucket if we can help it. Get this up out of here real gently. Just like that. Perfect. And then we only have this part to put back on once we're done. So we'll take this and actually have a smaller one I like to use for this actually. That works really good. Oh no. Just like that. Don't want them to blow away. They're my notes. Alright, stay there. That's the most important one. Jesus. Dang, darn it. Trying to get away from me. Let's see. We're going to use this right here. We'll make sure we're snugging it up and get this guy off. There we go. So, we're tightening it, which we're not. We get a good tight. So, we're going to go ahead and snug them up like this for now. A little smaller. It'll help you fit in there a little better. First one in the back. There you go. There's one. Snug it up. We'll torque it down in a second, like I said, with our hands. Oh yeah, that was a whole lot better. It really does. There we go, and there we go. So I'm gonna snug them up with the ratchet now, of course. All right, and take this off here. We're gonna take our little ratchet here and snug all these guys up, like so, just like this. So give them a nice snug. Make sure they're about, probably I would say about 11 inch-pounds is fine since it's aluminum. Don't get too crazy. You don't need to get too crazy with it is all. So snug it up. Basically just enough so it's secure. You don't want to strip them out into the block. It's the worst thing you can do. Then you'll be in deep, deep trouble. So as long as it's holding, it's holding. That's all you got to worry about. I've seen people do that before, trust me. That's why I like to use small 1/4 inch drive ratchets always. Whenever you're doing stuff like this, small 1/4 inch drive ratchets. So just like that. Yep, perfect. Yep, that should be good. One more, just check my torque specs. My torque arms. They're a pretty good torque arm. I can't even do it long enough. So get this in my sleep, really. All right, that's perfect. And here's the same way. So say use a 1/4 inch. You can't really get too tight with these guys. That guy felt a little loose second there with double checking there. All right, that's good to go there. Perfect. And this goes right here, back in here, like that, like that. So make sure it clips in, what you did. That is a funny looking little different sensor, it feels like, but it's just how it is made. Make sure the clip is in, which it is. That clip is what holds all this stuff together, so it's just a stupid little clip like I took out of there. Other clip is somewhere down in there, I'm sure, which is, yeah, probably back here somewhere. You don't really need it, because like I said, we got like 50 clips from working on a bunch of these cars. You know, a million of these clips saved up over time. All right, looking good, and that clip's actually right there, you can see. I can't get to it though, it don't matter. I just wanted to see where I went to. It popped way on back in there. So anyway, that's good there. Now we'll clean it up one more time. You just gotta get the rest of the hoses snug and put that piece back on all set for the most part. Give it one more good spray out with the brake cleaner. Get all that stuff out of there so we don't stink too bad when they're driving it. All that cleaned up real nice there and good to go. Hopefully we don't have to smush that one hose back down again. I sure hope not. You know, we may not have to either. So yeah, let's get there. See, all that's tight there too. So now we're done with that right there. This is the crazy part. I'm gonna show you here in a second. It's kind of tricky. Right here is all this. That guy should be good. It's not, I hope, for now. Gotta get that out of my way though, because you see how this is gonna be in the way of this hose here? Gotta actually have this turn this direction, because if not, not gonna be able to get it on because of the way this hose is. So this has to be down here like that. You see how I did that? If not, you're not gonna be able to get the hose on right here. Does that make sense? Gotta have it on there for the hose. All right, and get it looped up a little bit so it'll go on easier. Like I was showing you before, make everything go on a little more gentle. Same here, same here. Okay, great, good to go. And also spray these guys down a little bit here. It can't really hurt, that's for sure. Just help the clamps last longer. And we got one hose that goes in here like that. This is the one I had to fix last time with the pain in the butt, I'll tell you that. All right, so squeeze this right here. This is the one we had all the trouble with. Be really gentle with this one this time. Pretty sure. Fix this guy. Oops, trying to slip that out of my way. Cool part is it is aluminum house. This is housing, so I'm not too concerned about it really. If it does pop a little bit and go crazy, it's not going to break any plastic. Does that make sense? So squeeze that gently if I can and get it back into place. I really snug this guy up last time, didn't I? There we go. Real gentle. Ah, okay. I got a bigger pair of these that work a lot better than this stupid guy. They're right here actually on top of my paper. So yeah, goes next. It wants to use these instead because these are a better pair of channel locks. They work a lot better. See how nice these are? Compared to the other stupid ones. All right, so. Stupid thing. In the back second. Jesus Christ. All right. This down so I can focus what I'm doing is and get it back on either way. This clip's had seen better days. It really has. There we go. Almost got it. Yep, just like that. Perfect. And now that ought to hold. If not, if it's leaking like it did last time, we got a mess on our hands. But we'll take it back off and fix it. Hopefully it won't be. So that one's on there good. This guy's got to go back here on the bottom. Same way with that guy. Put it on. That's why I say you can do either one first. I mean, when you actually do the bottom one first, it don't really matter, I don't guess. Whichever one you prefer. I just wanted to get the little one on out the way. On this side for this guy. You know what? Use my better pliers. That should be a pain. And just slip this guy in here. Here we go. Come on, almost got it. Come on, you piece of junk. Almost got that thing on there. Just a pain to get it just right. It's slippery on my hand. There we go. Perfect. Here you can see that thing is just slipping everywhere because my pliers are getting greasy down there is all. Now I'll take my little ones and adjust it accordingly. These guys will adjust it the rest of the way and get it into place, lined up. Let me see. You always want to try to get these back too. When you get them back, try to put them back in the exact same spot they came off if you can help it. That way they don't leak at all. Just like that. That's how that one came off. You can see even the grooves on it. So that looks pretty good to me. I think we're good to go. Everything looks tight and snug. I think we'll be okay. So let's go over to the side. If you got to work on it, still feels a little bit loose. Hopefully it'll hold. You know what? It's still a little loose like it was last time. So what we'll do, I'm going to go ahead and just do this now. Have a feeling it's going to be a problem if we don't. Remember what I had to do last time with this one? Looks like we'll have to do it again. Probably. So we're going to take it off real quick. Like I did last time and smush the heck out of it. It's the only way to do it. Put it back on because this thing is still too loose. We may actually have to get a new hose clamp eventually for this thing. And since it's metal, we can actually switch them up if we need to. What I like to do if this happens, like I did, he saw me do last time, is take it and squeeze it like that. And that way it'll be snug. Like this. We can get it on there a little easier, hopefully. It's just a pain when you get that loose. You get over time they get loose, and now it should hold a lot better though this way. Same way, take it, and now get it on there at all. Last time it was real hard to get on after I did that, but either way, it should not be too bad. You want to, it just makes the hose clamp a little bit snugger. These band clamps, after a while, they just kind of wear themselves out. Really, they really do. Take it like this, and be very careful. It's gonna hit your finger like that. I know it was, and it hurts like shoot when it do that. It hurts like shoot. All right, here we go. Get it best you can. Dang on it. Okay, give me a second. What a pain. Really is a pain. I just have to get it snug. I don't want it too loose. All right, perfect. And now, if I can get it on all the way. Okay, here we go. Ah, stupid thing. Almost had it. Almost had it. It's just getting hung on something just a little bit, isn't it? You can barely tell. You know what? One more snip down. Stupid thing. Here we go. Once it expands, it probably won't leak anyway. I just don't want to take a chance because I did have this leak last time. It just wasn't quite loose enough and it wasn't quite tight enough is all. So, come on, get on there. And like that. That should be good. And make sure we get it snug enough as well. Both sides, and make sure we get it on there snug. That's it. You know why? This is my crappy channel locks. That's what the difference is. stupid things. Jiggle it gently, then it should line up. Okay, almost. Let me throw these things away. These things go in the trash can. They really did. These are the good ones, aren't they? Yeah, they are. You know what I think I'm going to use is here's these guys here. Either way, it's just so tight. It makes it a little different. Maybe I can use these. We'll see. Just see if I can use them. Have to get it back into the right spot. You know what? Well, one of these is going to work. I'll tell you that. So. Just like this. And see if I can get it lined up as well. There we go. So perfect. Now that guy's on there. Good. Now hopefully that'll be a little tighter. Yeah, it feels a lot tighter than it was. So that's a good thing. Don't want to bend the hose up and cross it up. Whew, I felt a whole lot tighter though. We'll see that. See the difference in how snug it is? I think we'll be fine with that. So next thing is figuring out what we're gonna do with this guy. So that's the pain. And see, that just runs to this stupid thing right here. I'm wondering if there's a way that they make it now so you can actually leave that one piece out of there. I don't understand how they do that, and I'm trying to, let me see if I can take this piece apart somehow. Where I put that guy at. Anyway, we're almost done with this. You know, I put that little nipple thing in here.
That was in the box.
There it is. Actually, not stay the same on life. Let's see. This doesn't come apart anyway, I don't think, does it? It may come loose, actually. I think it's supposed to come out of here, actually, I believe. Yeah, it does. Watch this. It does come out of there. Yay. And there should be an O-ring somewhere. I don't see one, but... So this should go down into here. We can stick this right in here, I believe. Just goes in like that. I don't think it even goes in that tight. There's an O-ring right there. You see it? It should be fine. So we can actually leave that just like that. So, yep, that's what you can do. You just stick this part right back in here. We'll clean it off real good so it doesn't leak. That's all. Clean it all up real well. All around it, all the sensors good. The hose is back there good. Make sure you don't have any leaks. But if we do see leaks, we'll know right away. Clean this guy off real good too. Like that. And then down here, clean it all off well. That way we know what we got when we're working with. Just like that. And there we go. And this just simply will go right in the top of here and smush into place. Is all? Yep, just like that. Yep, like that. And it ought to hold. Now, what's so crazy is it has this little thing right here. Where it really don't do much. It just pushes on in there is all it does. It's so weird. It just feels like that little ring. It's not going to stop anything. Probably need a new ring on here. Which I don't think we have another one. Would this ring fit, you think? Maybe I can switch this O-ring out for this guy, you think? It may be a little better of a fit, but it's barely be too big. So, yeah, it's definitely too big, but either way. Let's see how it does. We may have to change it. If we may have to change the O-ring, we will, but either way, it's not the end of the world. There shouldn't be that much pressure coming out of that guy, I don't think. See how it's just not real tight feeling to me. We definitely need a better O-ring, but I don't have any O-rings on me. That'll actually do the trick, I don't think. And I don't want to put a plastic piece on a metal piece. Does that make sense? I don't want to do that at all. You can see how tight this fits in here. Oops. You can see how tight it actually fits in here like this. It is so much tighter. It's just really tight. So there's a sleeve down in there, maybe what it is. So it goes up in here. It's this side where it goes into. And it just goes in like this. And it's just way tighter. I don't get that. It's just not this tight going to the other one. So debatable on how to do this, but yeah, I don't think that's gonna hold. I may have to get a better O-ring for this. I may have some on me actually. Let's see if I do. I gotta get something better. That's not gonna hold worth the heck. We can always pop it out. Every place that one like I did last time. It did just fine. Let me see how that does. Let me just see how I want to do this. I hate when I have to figure something out here like this. Is all. That's a lot snugger. We can always pull this out and pop it in. Let me see what that does. I don't want it to come up out of there. I just think it's a different size fit is all I think it is. We'll pop this guy out for now. Real gently if I can. That guy comes right on out of there like that, and this guy should come on out like this. That is the new one. So if you see this right here, it's just like a little bit different sizing. It looks different to me, but you can tell it's near the same. But what I am going to do is see if this one will fit in here. Like so. Make sure you don't double gasket it, but Maybe the only way to go about this safely is to get this. Oh, don't you do it. I saw that. It went right there. I think it's right there. Oh, no. Gotta find that little freaking O-ring. Damn it. I think I see it right there. Doggone it. Stupid thing, it fell right in the perfect spot too. Like, what the heck? It couldn't have gone too far. It's gotta be right in my face. Go to the ground. It popped out of there. Got hung funny. That's a stupid thing. Anyway, I couldn't put it in like that, so we get to figure out. It's gonna be a lot easier till that happens. Damn it. Let's see. Where did it go? Let me just focus on this real quick. I think it's right there. I think I can see it literally right there. I just can't tell if that's an O-ring. Yeah, that's got to be it. I think. No. That is it, maybe. It's got to be right here somewhere. Damn it. All right, don't want to do that. I lost an O-ring. Great. Somewhere. Couldn't have gone far. It didn't go crazy flying, you know?
Hmm.
I think it's sticking right there. I can't really see. You know, it's on the ground. I can't believe that thing popped out of there. What a mess. We got to put this in there anyway, but I got to have the O-ring. Maybe we get another one here. So we get an O-ring on this guy. I just need one that'll fit perfectly. We'll use it. I can't believe that just hopped out of there. You know what? Let's check. Let me look on the ground. I think it went to the bottom. You don't see a little O-ring? It's like a black little O-ring. It looks like it's right down the hole, honestly. It couldn't have gone far. Damn it. Let me get my pair of pliers real quick. I think I see it right here, maybe. This may be it. It's just a funky little spot. I can't tell if that's it right there or not. If I can grab on to that guy, that'd be great. But what a mess. Black O-ring, I just can't put it.
Not yet. I don't see it.
I don't have the best eyes sometimes. I'm telling you, it ain't go far. There's no way. It would literally just kind of hopped right out of the hole. Let me stick my hand down here just to feel around. I think I maybe see it right here. I just can't see. Here, it kind of gone far at all. Like, honestly, I saw it pop right out and just fall for me. Stupid thing. Jesus. Well, I got another O-rings if I need it, but damn it. It has to be right down here. It literally can't have gone far. Something hanging right down there. I just can't see what that is. That could be it. Jeez. Oh, give me a second. I gotta rush it back. That's ridiculous. Hey, you want to show you? You can look. You know,
Yeah, I can try.
just trying to see. There's something down there. Does that look like it to you? Let me just use my phone. You look at that too. Daggone O-ring popped right out of that hole. It went right on down there somewhere. There's something down there. I don't think that's the O-ring though. Could be it. I don't think that's it. No, some kind of plastic tab thing, but that is not an O-ring. So, would have been right in that area there, right here, somewhere. Get a pointer on here. Name a pointer. Let's see a pointer. Oh, great. Get in the flashlight. Damn flashlight's time. There goes an O-ring. Jesus, I can't believe it. All because that stupid piece didn't fit right. Aftermarket parts, it happens when you don't have things that fit all the time. Exactly right. I think it went to the ground. I'm pretty sure. I saw the thing flop down here. All right. Well, you know what? That's ridiculous. Anyway, the little O-ring came out of there when I was trying to adjust that, and it flopped on out of here somewhere. I got to try to find this now. So we go look down here and see if we can't find this O-ring. I think there's something right back there. I don't think that's it, though. Got to be a grate in this area, for real. It's just a funny way how it popped. I'll catch it. It'll catch my eye in a second. Just trying to get hurry up before it starts going to get dark out here on me. Probably right down there somewhere. Yeah, you'd be surprised how far these stupid little O-rings can jump when they jump like that. It's so dumb. It is so annoying when that happens. So, Jesus. All right, let me just take a look. I'm gonna just go see if I got some more. I know I've got one that'll fit. It's fine. Not the end of the world. I just didn't want to fool with trying to find an O-ring today in my stuff. Gotta be right in here, I'm pretty sure. I saw the thing jump. Didn't go far, I know that. Stupid thing. Did it hop towards this way maybe? Up in here? Am I missing it? Like up in here somewhere in the corner of my eye? You saw, did you see how kind of it bounced so easily?
It went right in this area. I don't know where.
Yeah, how could it have jumped so far? I don't understand that either. It's so crazy. Anyway. So, wow, ridiculous. You wanna hold the light? Look, I'm gonna grab another light real quick. So there goes an O-ring. Whew, what the heck? That happens sometimes. It's life. I could probably have another O-ring. I do actually. That's the end right now. I think I got some right up here I can use, but I'd rather use the one that I had. But thank God I saw it, and I kind of know what it looks like. But I watched the video and figure out where it jumped to. But there is a little black thing down there. I don't think that's the O-ring though. Let me try to grab something else. I can see if I got any rings on me. That would be nice. That's good. Any luck at all? I know, it's so ridiculous how that thing jumped right like it did. Just perfectly, too. I'm gonna try looking here a little bit more. I know I got O-rings in here. A whole bag of them somewhere here. Here's a couple right here. I don't think they're the right size. Got a whole bag in here. I just had them the other day. I was using them all. I got a mirror too we can use too. I got a mirror we'll bust out and try to find it. It's in there. It did not go far. So it can't be gone so far. Then what's in there? And of course I can't find my whole bag over. I got a couple right here. Ridiculous. I'm coming. Yeah, I'm coming right now. Well, that is a pain in the butt. But I do have one ring here that probably not going to fit. So worth a shot to try, see if it will fit. It might. Oh yeah, it may just be perfect size. Actually, you can't probably do this one. It may be the perfect one. Get it back out of there right now. Oh yeah, I think it's going to be too big, but I want to use this. There's a little mirror. I want to go on the mirror. Brad, you guys see these jumping in weird spots sometimes? You know, it's really easy. Yeah, this stupid. This mess ever. I don't know how that did that like that. Jump so funny. It will all get straight. Got the whole thing over in somewhere. This one's probably going to be too big. And I know I had another one from last time we worked on it. I just did that here in the way that. I'm pretty sure I did. There's one right here. Right, look at that. I think that one will fit perfect. This will probably be the same size. I bet you. Bet you this one will work. This is the one on the other part. That one's too big, I feel. See that guy right there? That guy would probably work, I bet you. If I can get him out. Come out already? flashlight set. There's the other one. I think this is the right size. Right here, and it's still a brand. It's still a brand new one too. See here? Check it out. That's the right size, I believe. Perfect. You're here. Yep, that's the one, I believe. Yep, that's the one. I'll make sure we want to fit them together. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, it just goes in perfect. Pop in place. Yeah, perfect. Yep, just like that. We'll put back in because I can't use this metal one because it just don't want to fit in there. Very different options, but I would like to stick with the metal because you won't go into the metal housing. That makes sense? Yeah. Let's go ahead and just pop that in here and see if it'll work. Just like this, it should slip in place, which it does. Look at that. If it leaks, we gotta go another oven. That's the only thing we're gonna do. But hopefully, it's fine. It should be. I mean, the way that it goes, it should be fine. So anyway, we got one that works. Done the housing like twice. We have an extra one in the housing, so I think we're good. Good to go with that. So regardless, we'll see what happens here. I think we're fine though, and we can get this bolted back on and start the system bleeding process. What a pain. Can't believe that thing hopped out of there. All I did was I had one here too. I thought might fit. That's too bad. Had another O-ring that was in the housing over here from last time. Because they're all similar O-rings in here. They're actually, yeah, so that was the exact same O-ring that was in this piece. Does that make sense? So this one was on there. So I just used the O-ring in here that was brand new. So yeah, that actually fits perfect. That actually goes there. So I took the O-ring on top of here. That's actually what I was looking for. And it goes on here like this anyways, right? So there was an O-ring left in there that we just used to pop right in there, which is no longer here. So since this is brand new, it's still a brand new O-ring. Perfect. That ought to work perfect. And then we can't, I would like to use this, but we can't use it because it doesn't fit tight. So we'll hang on to this just in case. Anyway, can't hurt, hang on to it. But good thing we had that extra O-ring. That would have been a real pain. I tried to get one out of my box. None of them fit. So regardless, get all the stuff out the way. So like I said, 10 millimeter for all that. Yay, fun times. And what I do want to say is, well, what this was laying down in here, I couldn't quite see it. I couldn't quite get to it earlier. There's something down there. Let me see if I can get my flashlight real quick and get down in there and see what that is. Every time. Nobody ever calls unless I'm doing something. All right, let's go make your noise. Hopefully y'all can hear me. So if not, sorry. Y'all hear me? So ridiculous every time somebody's calling. It's like nobody calls. I get on here, it's a million calls at once. So right here is there something else I noticed thing. I was trying to see what it was. That's something I think somebody lost time when they were working on your car. It's like a little clamp clip or something. But yeah, I think the other O-ring would be right down here too. That's just kind of why I wanted to dig around some to see, just for the heck of it. But I know that one's gonna work fine because that's the same as the other one. And it fell down to here. I see this piece right here. That is this guy. I just want to get it on out of there, but yeah, that's good. Probably with the other thing fell. I don't know what that is. Somebody before. We'll keep that right there because I don't know. That may go on your car. It probably fell off. Someone else could have been working on it and popped off of there. Who knows? Back in the day, I have a feeling him could have been hopped up here or something crazy. It could be jumped up in here. Who knows? These things will jump so crazy. I mean, you can never find them somewhere else. It looks clean, looks good. That's the main thing. And that should work perfectly fine. That snipped back into place. We're just going to use the plastic housing. We should be able to use the other one. It just doesn't quite seem like it fits good to me. I'm not rolling the dice or something that don't fit, so we're going to use that. That should be perfect. And there we go. We'll zip this back on, the rest of the stuff back on here. Take it slow. I'm going to rest my back. That's killing me. Then I'm going to get ready to bleed the system. But right now, before it gets too dark, I'm going to go ahead and just put the rest of this back on here. We're going to do it like this. And you can see me zip the rest of this back on. It won't be long. Bada bing, bada boom. So I'm going to take my brake cleaner can and spray the rest of the stuff out of there real quick. Get the last few hoses on quick. I want to see if I can even blow it out of there. There's a Chevy to kick it up and I spray it. It will come on out. You can see it moving or something. I just don't know where the heck that thing could have Bluetooth so perfect like that. It's so weird, you know? Either way, it's not a big deal. Good thing we have another one that's brand new. We can use this time. Good thing I remembered we had that one. I looked there, I didn't see it the first time I looked. Fetch is right underneath the car. How much you want to bet is on the ground?
what I thought too.
I bet you it is. It gotta be. Let's give it one more quick peek before I just. Don't matter. I guess it's all the same. They'll shoot from a pretty good little ways. Thing could have bounced too. Stupid thing. It shot. It didn't even like really bing too far. You know what I'm saying? It didn't really jump like talking about it. It kind of just like barely moved. That was what's so weird about it. How you doing? All right. Let me stop up. All right, we just got to zip back on this tank right here, and just about call this wrap. So, good thing we got the coolant thing over. That was a mess. A mess. All right, so this right here goes on here. It's pretty easy stuff here. Pops on there like that. Pop it off. And we're just about done. So, we're ready to bleed the system out. And I'm gonna first put my parts of out. Put this over the finger straight. Then we'll go ahead and pop this on here. Then we'll zip everything else back in together. Pop this hose back on like this. Just like this. Is all. Pop it right here, grab it, and pull it back over, and then just grab it on here is all. I don't think it's a lot of pressure. You probably could have gone with the other one, honestly, but I don't like to use stuff that don't fit good. I just don't like to do it. There's a hook right here it goes into. Let's see the hook it has. This hook's got to go in here. Like that. You got 2 bolts here, 10 mil. You just screw on here like this. It's really easy. First, though, you do need to get one tank back on. I almost forgot. I'm a big dummy. Just got to put this guy back on over here first in the back. This goes back on here. And we got to snug this too. So it just goes up in here. Really easy like this. And tuck it in. And then we can pop that back on right here, though. It just slips back on and you just snug it up. That's a pretty small one there. So it's going to be... That's going to be my smaller one, which is... let me see it on here right now. Maybe up on the call. No, I don't see. Right here, maybe. I'm used to a big one. Mine easy as all. I think it's this size, I believe, though. It's a one. It's a 7 millimeter, wasn't it? I think it was a 7. I rather believe. It was a 7 mil. I believe so. Hey, did you see where I put that 7 mil earlier? I didn't. Remember, I didn't go nowhere with it. It probably could be right here on the ground. It's fine. Not a big deal. It's right here somewhere. Here's all good. I'll worry about it in a second. Right here, I got it. Right here, actually. Let's see it. Right here. Perfect. Oh, right here it is. It's just 7 millimeters right here. Looks like it's got up here 7 millimeter for this. Goes to the throttle body. Just like that. Snug it up. Here we go. That one's on there. Perfectly done. Give me back my tool. Here we go. That one's on. Tight. Now, snug this back into place here. Then we'll hook this guy right back on in here like this. Easy. Pull that clamp back there. That's all. And put that clamp on here like this. Just like so. Slide this guy back here like this. And of course I got the wrong pair of the donkey Coolant pliers. I'm not gonna use these, they suck. I got some before. We're gonna go ahead and use these guys. Easier and the longer to grab with. I'm gonna grab with. Flip it back on like this. Alright, perfect. It let go there. That guy's back on. Got 2 10 mils right here. Boop, 2 10 mils right there. And zip those back on and we're done. For the most part, once I have these right here, put them back in place and we'll zip them back on. And when I forget anything else, that's everything, right, I believe? Got that one clamp on. I'm just gonna make sure we pressurize the system. Now, to pressurize it, I'm not gonna do all this because I'm getting tired of even doing this right now. So we have, as you bleed the system, you have a right there. Can you see that? That is where you bleed the system from. You open it and close that as you go, and that'll help you bleed the air out of the system. That goes right down here on this part of the car. Basically, take a little screwdriver and you go in there and you're gonna open it up, then close it. That's how you bleed this system on this car. Like this. So if you look down there, a second. I can see like that, and right here, you just open it and close it as you can to let the air out of this radiator and get the air out of the system. That's it. That's pretty easy stuff. Get myself a better pair of a better, because this isn't gonna do great, I don't think. Let me see. Can't quite get it in there. It's just not long. I'll get another one. It's just like I said, here, just open it. Yeah, there you go. Open it to the left like that. Open it and close it is all. That right there is how you release the air out of the system. Is it? Just like so. When you're filling it up, you just gotta let the air out of the radiator just like that and close it. Like I said, we can kind of have loose for now. You can basically use your hand if it's not too hot and turn it like this and snug it if you want as you go. Better let the air in and out of the system though, so pretty basic stuff. I mean, not basic, but pretty different, honestly, sorry. There you go. And just, like I said, just open and close it. We don't want it too loose. Open and close it once the air gets out. You'll see it'll run clear. So I'm gonna zip those back on with the 10 mil and then we'll rock the rest of this out. All right, so let me get this on here real quick. Get my drop down back. It's already on here. Give me that off of there. Just a second. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. To the 10 mil, and we'll rock this out. Bleed the system and call this a day. Get everything aluminum on here though. Everything looking good. Let's get this guy out. New aluminum there. Sensors all on there. Everything snugged up. Now, like I said, we had to use his older plastic part. I don't know why I don't sell it with it. Here's kind of annoying, and this is all new down here too. This is the other one down here, brand new. So, all metal. I mean, aluminum. Sorry. Housings. And that's a wrap. So, yeah, right there. It's a better view. It's hard to get in there to see it, but that's all metal. I mean, aluminum too. Sorry. Yep, it'll help it last a whole lot longer. I'll tell you that. So I'm gonna snug these up on 10. Go ahead and pop it on here real quick. We're just about done. Everything else should be snug. Check it for leaks. There we go. There we go. Perfect. And all the sensors are back on, and we're gonna go ahead and fill up the cooling system, and hopefully we got no leaks. Hopefully. This got to go somewhere, but I don't really know. That didn't have anything when I first worked on it to tighten it. Everything else is secure. These are all in place. This is in place here. This goes back here. Actually clip it back into place if you want. And we're going to go ahead and start fire up here in 1 second. We'll get some coolant in here, fire up, and bleed her up. Bleed her out and get the air bubbles out. And that'll be good stuff. It just clips on and pushes in like that is all. If I can get on. It just goes around and clamps into place just like that. Kind of annoying. I know how that was. There you go. Perfect. Tight. Get this off. Get it right back up right now. And we'll go ahead and bleed the system. So, get my few tools up here first in a second. Then we'll go ahead and start bleeding the system before I do anything else, actually. Then we're going to go ahead and rock and roll. Make sure all the clamps are in good places. They look tight and secure. They all look good to me. Spray that off too. There we go. Alrighty, so perfect. All right, we'll go ahead and fill this guy back up down into the radiator first with this stuff here. Pour this down to here, fill it up.
I think you have a funnel.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Hey, actually, I think you have from us.
I do? I might have.
Yeah, because I gave you. Last one,
I did take it one?
Yeah, I gave you the coolant thingy,
Oh,
and then you took it to your house and mixed it with.
Oh yeah, I might have it.
Yeah.
What color was it?
It was like black or.
Okay. If I have it, I don't know. What are you for?
No, you're good.
I don't even know if I had it. That's all I said. Might have blown away too.
Yeah.
I might have it. If I have it, I got like 20 million falls. Okay, yeah. I think I do remember having a gray one. Yeah, pretty good. It ain't spill a drop. Mm-hmm. I'm just going slow because I don't want to get any crap in there. I'm trying to just please don't.
Yeah, we're gonna lose part of it anyways.
Yeah, probably have a feeling something may leak. Honestly, it may leak. We'll see. That's fine. I'm not too worried about this stuff. I got plenty more, so I just like to use what I can. I'm gonna waste it if I don't have to, you know. Nice and slow, let all the particles go to the bottom, and voila, funnel free refill. There we go, and here we go. Let me get one of my can of brake cleaner out. And where's one of the brake cleaners? Damn, did I go through that many cans of brake cleaner? Yeah. Oh, they're actually up in here. Yeah, I'm actually good. Give me 1 second, and then I'll have you start up. Not yet, not quite yet. Almost. Did I go through all these brake cleaners? Wow.
Oh, you got 2 over here.
No, dude, are they empty though? They're all empty.
I believe.
Here's one. I know I bring me one new. I think they're both empty over here, really do. So, anyway. Yeah, they're empty. That one's empty. That one's a lot of brake cleaner. Always do whenever you're doing this type of stuff. You go through a lot of brake cleaner. So what we're going to do now is fill the system. He's going to go in there in a second. Turn the heat on high. And we're going to bleed this system out. And we'll check for leaks as we do it. And now we'll leak some out of this guy down here. On the side of the radiator, of course. But make sure we get everything sprayed down nicely. Clean off our belt good down here. Real good. I'm going to grab another flashlight if I got one. We might have another one. Clean all that off down there. Where I just prepared everything. And we don't have any leaks. No surprise. Just like this. Get all that crap off of there too. Really good off the belt. Where it was leaking on the belt on the AC compressor. There we go. So now, get this other on here. This is empty. That's a bone dry empty just about. Got a little bit left. We're going to use it. That one. All right, and I'm going to top it off with a whole new thing of coolant over here somewhere. Better brought with me. I do know that. Where'd I put them? Oh, right there. Where'd I put them coolants at? Right down here. These are all brand new. I've already mixed these two. Mixed them all, ready, good to go. So, you ready to rock? Yeah, it's gonna lose a lot of coolant this time. So, gotta fill it up right here. Like I said, if we lose a little bit, not the end of the world, but we just want to be able to look for leaks. That's the main thing. So we'll start and let it run with the top off. You always do. We'll fill this up to the top. Just like so. Make sure that thing is. Make sure that thing's open down there, like I was telling you guys, like it is. Then we'll go ahead and you can fire it up if you want. Good to go. I'm gonna fire that sucker up. And then we'll keep eye on it. There we go. Get it sprayed down my good. Let's get ready to fire this car up. And we'll see what happens. It's gonna take a second probably. Take a second because it's trying to recorrect itself. I unplugged sensors, all that. Make sure everything's plugged back in is all. Get it nice and clean. Give it a little gas. hold the gas for me. I lit up some. It's smoking like crazy. Try to hold it. Hold steady. It's trying to catch up because I unplugged the sensors. Hold it about 2,000 RPMs per second. Make sure I don't have a boost leak. Make sure I'm not missing anything at all. Is all. You see, we're leaking right here or something. I gotta see where that's coming from. Probably out of the radiator side. Right out of there. You see how much is coming out of there quickly? Go ahead and close that back up. Like so. Ah, it's a lie. I didn't even fly hit my screwdriver. Damn it. Where did I put it at? Get in there real quick and get that closed up right now. You don't want it coming out that quickly. It's too quick. You don't want it coming out that quick. Jesus, that was really a lot faster than I thought. I'll tell you that much. Oops. And not realize how much that was coming out of there. That was not good. Snug it back up. See, I did that. See, snug it back up for now. That's how you bleed the system though, right here. Good for now. Definitely don't have any here right there. That's a good sign. That's a good sign there. All right. Then we're looking pretty good. Go ahead after all that mess. I'm going to clean this up one more time real good. Clean it up real good. Really good. It was a pretty good mess I made. Not paying attention. I didn't think it would come out that fast, so. No leaks back here. There's the main thing I'm looking for. Leaks back in this area right here. All that looks tight. Get the back hose over here. Check all these hoses back here. Make sure we not have any leaks at all. And we'll look pretty good. Everything looks tight there. No leaks over here with this aluminum housing. Over here we have a hose. All right, we'll give it some gas, like I said, just for a few. We'll get this gas going. Made a big old mess, but not too bad. Not too bad. It looks really good there. No leaks over this way. Keep an eye on it. Look how that hose. I don't really like how that hose looks right there, to be honest with you. It's kind of like it could be an issue, but we'll check on it. We got to check on all these hoses. That's the main thing. So all the sensors are plugged back in as well. I'm gonna spray that sensor off right there real good. It's got oil all over it. I don't like how that looks right there. Y'all see that? Kind of a mess right there by the belt. See it right there by that belt. Can you see that? See it right there. It's a dirty little sensor there. We'll spray him off real good, but nothing's leaking down there. That's the main thing I'm looking for. So my turbo's on there good. Turbo, the cooler line, interval. So, oh, that looks good to me. I'm gonna spray that off as well. In there, it's the main set. A big old mess with that. Not being all there a second ago. Don't too much at once. Get that sprayed off real good as well too. Up in there real good as well. Spray this compressor off real good. Get it real nice and sprayed off really well. So, you're right just like that too. There we go, looking perfect, There we go. I think we're looking pretty. Wipe it all down, the best we can real quick. Then we'll let the system finish bleeding out. It looks good. We got no leaks up here where I lost the gas. The O-ring, because I had another one that fit perfect. Nothing down there at all. Looks really nice. So here we go here. One more good spray down in there. Actually, really nice one there. Get it sprayed out nicely good. Just like that, that's all. We'll top it back off with more coolant. Top it off with some more coolant. Let him keep giving it gas. GM, I mixed it already, 50-50, is it? Just like that, I'll fill it back up to the brown. It's gonna be on, sure. Like I said, just like that, just like that. So as he does this, what I'm gonna do is go down in there where I showed you where the bleeder screw is. Let me show you real quick where it's at one more time. So the bleeder screw valve is right up in here. So you want to go down here like this. There's your bleeder screw valve. See it right there? You're going to open and close that a little bit every once in a while to let air out the system, okay? It's very important you do that. Get the air out of here properly is all. It's probably okay to put it right over here for the time being, but I like to let the air out, so we'll put it right up in here for now. Squeeze a few of these hoses. That way we get this thing to mix, get the air up out of here quickly if we can help it. Make sure nothing's leaking as we go. Make sure everything is tight. Any hoses you squeeze, they help to get the air bubbles out. Like I said, we're going to see if we got any leaks in this system. It's very important to do that. Oh, it sucked my thing right on down to the bottom. That's not good. Anyway, I can grab that guy. There's no problem. So, get that back. Give me that back. Yeah, I'll probably find the O-ring underneath there all later when we're done. Make sure we don't have any boost leak in a second, but I think we're fine. That guy's got to be plugged in secure. I'm going to clear all these codes in this car here in a short, hot second is all. But looking pretty good, though. I'm going to say that for the most part. Looking nicely. Looking nice. This got to be flipped around, actually, and set on here. The little hole this goes in right here. Put this guy around and get it right into that hole. Just like that. It pops into place, just like so. Yep, perfect. Now we got it. Now we're talking. Now we can squeeze this, too. See all that hole? And I squeeze it, how it goes up and down over there is all. Just basically squeezing this line right here. You see that? Squeeze them all. Get everything moving through. No leaks. Make sure that thing is on there snug. This is your boost. The main thing about this, make sure we're on there really tight is all. And we definitely are. We're good to go. I believe we're fine. So we can check everything out good. Just like that. Everything else looks good back here. We have a we have a T connector back here. All part of the cooling system here. Should be fine, and right back here should be fine too. Goes all the way around the whole car. Back to the heater core, which is way on back here. These things get fragile, so be very, very careful with all these guys. Very, very careful whenever you're messing with this. But we're looking pretty good. I think we're looking pretty. No problems here at all. We'll let it idle with the heat on high now. I just want to get everything corrected real quick. I may have to clear with my computer. We'll have to just see though. Get my tools put up, my truck organized before it gets too late is all. And we'll top the coolant back off. Don't knock the coolant over while you're doing it. Let me show you real quick how to bleed this guy once I crack it one more time. Pop it back off one more time is all. Just like this. And then cap this guy. Cap it like that. And go back down in here and we're gonna open it up and then close it one time. I'll show you how to do it. Like this. And you watch this right here. Watch this guy here. You can't really see it, kind of. So I can get you a better view. You don't see that? If I get you a better view of that, if possible. Open and close that is all you gotta do. You can't really see, can you? Nope. It is very hard to get down there and show you. If I can do it. See right there? That's where the coolant will come out. There you go. It's running pretty clear. There you go. You want to keep doing that and tightening it. Like that. Like I said, that's where you let bleed the system out, okay? Right there. See that screw? Right there. That is the bleeder valve screw. Right there. Go ahead and squeeze some more of these hoses as well. Make sure all the everything else is snug. There we go, looking good. So make sure nothing else is leaking down here, which we look pretty good. Yep, no leaks back here, which is great. And we'll just let this thing idle for a bit. I'm gonna take it for all the gas. All right, let off the gas for me. See if she'll idle now smoothly. There we go. That's a little bit nicer. That's how we should have been doing to begin with. I didn't like how it was running so rough, but that's because I unplugged the temp sensor and all that stuff and took the boost off, but make sure we don't have any leaks. That's the main thing. No leaks in your boost. Always snug it up a hair more if I got to, but I think we're good down there. I think we're perfect. Let it idle now. Let it idle. And make sure we don't have any problems. So I'm going to go ahead and spray this guy down one more time. And you just do this and let it idle. And check over everything when you get done. Spray that off real good on the radiator. Can't hurt. The fan's off. Might have a fan issue. I'm going to check that while I'm here just to make sure. I think we're good, but I need to make sure is all. All right, save on the rest of that brake cleaner. Like I said, to do this job, you're going to need a 7 mil. You're going to need a little screwdriver or something similar of this sort. A pair of pliers. A couple of extensions. I like to use a step up. A couple ratchets. You're going to need an 8 millimeter for the other side of the water inlet. The water inlet's a 7 millimeter. Thermostat's an 8 millimeter to get the housing off. A 10 or 11 millimeter E-socket bit. And then anything else, you want to use a few picks and a magnet. Don't lose your O-rings. And the gasket, the stuff I used was, let me show you, I can get you, the actual housing I used was this guy right here. So this stuff comes with the sensors on it. There's the old one here. Here's the old thermostat housing. It basically fell apart and exploded. It's pretty crazy. See where the gasket busted on that guy? Yeah, but this is the old one. Thank God I had that O-ring. That was very grateful. This is the brand that makes these. Get them off it. Line, pretty nice. Water outlet. Inlet outlet, same thing. No leakage sealing, perfect fit. Direct placement. So like I said, I had to match the top part. The only part I had to change on this piece. Both same brand makes this, the valve cover, all that, but they're aluminum. They're great. They really are. Really are really nice pieces. I'll put the link down below if you can. New thermostat housing. What it's called. There's the part number. HC01-005. There you go, though. Looks good, huh? Nice stuff, nice stuff. So what I'm going to do now is finish wrapping all the stuff up here. I don't know where that little piece goes there, but keep filling this up. Don't want to let that get low. But we're going to let it idle. And I'm going to clear all the codes when we're done, is all. Like I said, that's kind of made a mess, but not too bad. Got most of the stuff. And like I said, we should let this finish doing its thing. If I see any major leaks, I hope not. Some leaking right there, that old residual, I believe, right there. You see, that kind of made me nervous, but I think that's just residual right there. We'll spray that off so I can make sure. It's the main thing you want to have the brake cleaner for. You can actually see if you're leaking. That's the main thing. It really helps. Spray that on off of there so you can see what you're looking for, you know. Very, very important you do that. Just like that. Get it on off of there, and then we get to keep an eye on it better. Make sure we're not having any problems. You see where the leak's coming from. Does that make sense? It takes a while to get this residual stuff off here. If it's sprayed off now, though, it makes your life easier later. Check it on here for leaks, and we look pretty good. Then we just let the heat run, always on full blast. No AC, which hopefully he doesn't have the AC on, which he does not. I told him that last time. Clean up all your stuff well. Check for any leaks. We will definitely leak it over here. When I got here, we look good now. There you go. And this is a Chevy Sonic LT turbo. It's a 1.4 liter turbo. It's a nice little Sonic. Like I said, I just can't stand these vehicles. They kind of all have the same problem. So definitely upgrade to the metal housing units. I highly recommend that. And like I said, they look like they're doing perfectly fine. We'll check the computer here when I'm done. Make sure we don't have a fan issue. Always double check that. Yeah, other than that, I think we're looking pretty. So keep that filled up high, keep it topped off, and keep an eye out for any coolant that looks new. Right now, we look really good. I don't see any fresh coolant. That's a good part. So down there for now. Give one more good spray right down here. Just like that. And same way over here. Same way over there, same way over there. Get all that crap off there. I don't like to have extra stuff leaking. Nothing that can leak. But in this cycle, they may leak, but we'll keep an eye on it. That's why I said squeeze the hoses as we go. Keep an eye on this guy. 2 10 mils here. So 3 E10s or 11s, 3 E10s or 11s. They both work good. Like I said, you can just swap that out. That's how I did that. I swapped this piece out here. You see how I swapped it out of there? It's good to go. I used to stop breathing the carb cleaner. Sorry. Trust me, I'm not trying to breathe it, but once you do this enough, it's almost second nature. This stuff right here too, it's weak stuff. I'm just saying, it's weak sauce, baby, weak sauce. Hey, ain't nothing to that carb cleaner. That's almost like a treat. Hey.